everyone. How are you today? All right, friends, this is my last video that I'm going to be making for the school year. And this is for showing you how to, another how-to video, make Play-Doh. All right, so when you pick up your brown paper bags that have all of your last school items in it, I have put a big plastic bag inside there with your name. All of you have one with your name on it, and it has some different things inside the bag, and that's what you're going to use to make your Play-Doh. So the very first thing, there's instructions on how to make Play-Doh. So if you want to make some more after you make this one, there's the whole recipe down here at the bottom that your mom or dad or your grandma or grandpa can go and buy the ingredients, or maybe you have them already at home and you can make your own batch. So the rest of it is just the instructions on how to make your very own Play-Doh, just like we played with in class. So the very first thing that you're going to need to do, unfortunately, you need to cook this, so you can't do it by yourself. You're going to have a parent or an older brother and sister or sister help you with it. You can't do this on your own, friends. You can certainly help pour the ingredients in, but you're going to have an older person help you with this. So inside your bag, there is another smaller bag, and this is filled with the dry ingredients. So inside here, there's flour, there's cream of tartar, which is another item. There's salt inside here to start your Play-Doh. So the very first thing you're going to do, after you grab your bag, you're going to have a pot, and you're going to have to put it on your stove. And I'm going to turn this around so you can see. I'm going to turn my oven on so you can see everything that I do. Hopefully that'll work okay. All right. So I have my pot, and it's on the stove, and I'm going to turn my heat on so we can get it started. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your flour. This is one of your ingredients that you have in there. I guess maybe I should run through the items in your bag. So you have your flour and your salt mixture, and then you're going to have two little containers like this, and that's going to be oil inside there. So you don't, be very careful with that, because inside one of them there's green food coloring too, because I'm making sure that all of you have green Play-Doh. So you have to make sure that you don't spill this on you, because it will stain. So one of your containers has oil, the other container has oil plus food coloring. Okay. Make sure you have a spoon so you can mix everything with. So we want to make sure we have a spoon and then a pot. And then the only thing you're going to add yourself is water. Now, hopefully you have some measuring cups, and maybe you can just eyeball it, but you need a cup of water. So I'm going to fill this up with water. And so now I have my cup of water ready to go. Okay. So looking at your how-to, the very first thing that we've done is we've gotten our pot, and I put it on the stove. And then it says step 2 is to pour your ingredients inside your pan. So again, that has salt, and that has flour and cream of tartar. And the cream of tartar is what's going to help the Play-Doh mix and stick together. Okay. And then you're going to add your little plastic containers, and I didn't fill mine up since I didn't need to. I'm just going to take my oil and add some oil. And it's about 1 tablespoon of oil, so I'm going to add that right here. But again, you're going to add your containers. And I'm going to put some green food coloring in there. So I'm going to put a couple drops of green food coloring. And then I have my cup of water, okay? So I'm going to pour that cup of water right into my pan. Now your heat, you should have your heat on, and so let me show you. Can you see a little bit what it looks like? So you've got the flour and the liquid. And what you're going to start doing right away, because it's going to start getting warm, is you want to take your spoon and just start stirring everything together. Gently, so the flour doesn't get up all on the sides or get out of your pan. So you're going to stir it gently while the heat's going. And it's going to happen rather fast. And you'll see. Let me show you what it looks like already. See how it's already sticking together? So keep it on the heat and keep on stirring it. Stirring it. until everything starts sticking together. And I think what I wrote on the instructions, it starts to stick to the sides of the pan, and that's how you know it's done. So you want to make sure that it's just keep on getting hot and just keep on stirring it with your spoon so it doesn't stick to the bottom of your pan until it gets hotter and hotter. And then the ingredients are going to kind of start sticking, and it's going to feel like Play-Doh. Okay? Let me show you what mine looks like so far. So it's getting there. So again, just keep on stirring, and you've got it kind of on medium heat, and it's going to start sticking even better and better together and kind of looking like it's like making skin. All right, so I'm going to turn this off, and I'll be right back with you as soon as mine is all ready. So keep on stirring yours until it looks thicker and thicker that you can pour it out of the pan or scoop it out of the pan. I'll be right back, friends. Okay, so we're ready to go. And let me show you what the Play-Doh ended up looking like. See how it's stuck all the way in a ball and kind of stuck to the pan. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it out on your counter. I put a piece of wax paper down just so my counter wouldn't get dirty. And you're not going to want to touch it right away. Let's see, can you see that? You're not going to want to touch it right away because it could be a little warm to the touch, but actually this one looks pretty good. So what you want to do is you want to knead your Play-Doh. This is called kneading when you put it together. And you just roll it in your hands like this. So you can make a nice big ball if you want. If you want to split it and share it with your brother or sister, you can do that too. If it seems like it's a little sticky, you can always put a little bit more flour on it. But here you go. This is your Play-Doh. Now what I want you to do is you can use this to make letters just like we did in school. You can use this to make shapes. You can use cookie cutters. Remember we did that in the station, and make different designs with cookie cutters out of your Play-Doh. Remember, you can't eat it. It's not going to taste good to eat this, but at least this way you have your own Play-Doh to play with, and this should last you a very long time, that you can take it out and put it away and take it out and put it away. So I want you to keep on practicing all your letters. You can make a sight word even out of this. There's enough Play-Doh to make a whole bunch of sight words. But do whatever you want with it, because I know we used to love playing with Play-Doh. And that's my last gift to you guys, along with the bubbles that I put in the bag. So you can always use your big plastic bag and put your Play-Doh right back inside here so you have a place to store it. And make sure you zip that up really tightly, and then your Play-Doh will store for a very long time. All right, that's it for the how-to video. Thanks for coming again to visit. I'm going to miss all of you over the summertime. Whenever you play with your Play-Doh, think of me, and then now you have your recipe that you can keep on making it over and over and over again. This is the best recipe out there for Play-Doh. All right, friends, you can always send me a picture of what you make with it. I would love to see that over the summer, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you next year. I can't wait to give you that big hug when I see you walk through that door. Bye, friends.